This tutorial just covers how to use the distance function as part of a class to make an object or an array of objects that can be quote unquote caught, or to check for intersection between an object in the class and just another shape on the screen. This does not have two classes, just there's no hero class. It's just we've got global variables for the hero, and the hero is in draw just an ellipse that moves with some conditionals and the ASDW keys. Then up here we've got an array of objects made from the dot class. Those are our coins. They're initialized here. And in draw, they are the two methods from their class, display and caught, are called in this for loop here. So down here in class dot, I've got an x and y for the x and y location of each coin. They're random, so there are going to be 25 coins because we initialized and or declared and initialized 25 of them. And then, so they are all at random locations somewhere on screen, and all they are is just little circles. And then the caught function here is very similar to what we looked at in last video. If the distance between the x and y, that's the local variable to the coin class, that's the x and y location of each coin, and the hx, hy, these are the global variables that are the good guys' x and y location. If they are less than 20 pixels apart, that means that they are overlapping or intersecting because the sum of their radii, again, is 20. So as soon as their distance between the center of each circle becomes less than 20, you know that they're intersecting or overlapping. So what this will cause to happen again is just to send that coin off screen so we can't see it, so it looks as though it disappears. So here you have your good guy, and when he moves around the screen, if he collects a coin, oops, there he goes, it disappears. The next step that you could do with this is to add in a score element for this. So I'm going to make a new variable called score, and I'm going to set it equal to 0 to start out with. And then here in draw, not inside the conditional that moves the good guy, but after that, we need to make sure I've got black fill so we can see it. Then I'm going to use the text function to say that, in quotes, score. I'm going to put a space after, so the score and this word score with a colon aren't right next to each other. You need to include that space. Then the plus sign, I'm going to add another element that I want to be output as text, and that's just the score variable. Then I'm going to put the comma and then the x and y location of where I want it to appear. Might be covered up with a coin, but oh well. And then, so I've got that. So right now, nothing, it'll just say 0 the whole time. So what I want to do additionally is down here in the caught method, in the conditional statement, I'm going to say score equals score plus 1. So as soon as an object's caught, it's because the distances between the two centers have become less than 20, then the ellipse is sent to 600, so it's off screen. So the distance, and then it will increase the score by 1. So as I go along, catch them, it increases. This looks like it started with a score of 1. The good guy and a coin must have been intersecting. One of them must have been randomly placed in a way that intersected with a good guy, so it started off with a score of 1. You can avoid that by just, when you choose the parameters for the randomness of your coins, if you're using random locations for them, to make sure the good guy doesn't intersect them. If you want to get more Mario specific for this one, obviously the coins will probably be in the air and your character will be doing a little more jumping to get them.